Welcome to your ultimate London adventure. Get ready to explore the city's most iconic sights, hidden gems, and insider tips, all in one unforgettable guide. From world-famous landmarks and royal traditions to buzzing markets and local secrets, we'll show you how to make the most of every moment in London. Ready to discover the real London? Stay tuned. Your dream trip starts now. All right. First up on our London extravaganza is an absolute titan of history, the Tower of London. Seriously, you can't come to this city and not visit this place. Its story begins way back in 1066 with William the Conqueror. Fresh from his victory at the Battle of Hastings, he needed to stamp his authority on his new, slightly rebellious subjects. So, he built a massive stone fortress right on the River Thames to intimidate and control the city. That original structure, the White Tower, still stands today as the imposing heart of the complex. It's a raw, powerful statement in stone that has dominated the London skyline for nearly a millennium. And over those 1,000 years, it has worn many, many hats. Standing proudly on the banks of the Thames, this fortress evolved into a royal palace, a secure treasury, an armory, a menagerie, and most famously, an infamous prison. Walking through its gates, especially the foreboding arch of the Traitor's Gate where prisoners arrived by boat, feels like stepping directly into a history book. But this isn't a dry, dusty textbook. It's a gripping saga of power, intrigue, and tragedy. You can almost feel the weight of history pressing in on you. The whispers of kings, queens, and unfortunate prisoners seem to echo off the ancient stone walls. Think of the stories held within these ramparts. This is where the two young princes, Edward V and his brother Richard, were allegedly murdered in the Bloody Tower. It's where Sir Walter Raleigh spent 13 years imprisoned, and where Anne Boleyn, Henry VIII's second wife, spent her final days before her execution on the Tower Green. Standing on that spot is genuinely spine-tingling. It's a place of immense beauty and profound sorrow, a contrast that makes the tower so utterly compelling. Now let's talk about the bling. One of the main draws, and rightly so, is the crown jewels. Housed in the Waterloo Barracks under military guard, this collection is simply staggering. No matter how many pictures you've seen, nothing prepares you for seeing them in person. The sparkle is just, wow. A handy tip: you'll be guided past the main display on a moving walkway to keep the crowds flowing. Don't be shy about going around for a second or even third look. You're looking at sacred and ceremonial objects that are still used today in coronations. The imperial state crown alone is breathtaking, blazing with nearly 3,000 diamonds, including the massive Cullinan II diamond. Then there's the sovereign scepter, which holds the Cullinan 1 the largest clear-cut diamond in the world. It's a dazzling, almost overwhelming display of royal power and history. Proper jaw-on-the-floor stuff. But the tower is so much more than just the jewels. The true soul of the place lies with its living residents, the famous Beefeaters. Officially, they're the yeoman warders of His Majesty's Royal Palace and Fortress the Tower of London, and they are brilliant storytellers. To become a warder is an incredible honor. You must have at least 22 years of unblemished service in the armed forces. Our top tip is to join one of their guided tours as soon as you arrive. They're hilarious, incredibly knowledgeable, and they bring the tower's bloody history to life with a perfect mix of gruesome detail and witty banter. And get this, they actually live here with their families, making the tower a living, breathing community. For a truly special experience, try to get tickets online, months in advance, for the ceremony of the keys. This ancient locking up ceremony has taken place every single night for at least 700 years. It's pure, uninterrupted tradition. And speaking of traditions, you can't miss the tower's most famous guardians, the ravens. Legend, supposedly decreed by King Charles II, says that if the 6 resident ravens ever leave the fortress, the crown will fall and Britain with it. They take this very seriously. There are always at least 6 ravens here, plus a spare, cared for by the official Raven Master. These aren't just any birds. They are officially enlisted as soldiers of the kingdom and can even be dismissed for poor conduct. You'll see them strutting around the grounds, each with their own name and personality. They are a wonderfully quirky and uniquely British part of the tower's living history. Now make sure you dedicate plenty of time to explore the White Tower itself. This is the original Norman keep, the most ancient part of the fortress. Inside, you'll find the Royal Armories collection, a fascinating journey through centuries of warfare and craftsmanship. Don't miss the Line of Kings, a dramatic display of royal armors on wooden horses that has been a tourist attraction for over 300 years. And of course, there's the armor of the tower's most infamous resident, Henry VIII. You can literally see his physical transformation through his suits of armor, from the athletic young king to the colossal, intimidating monarch of his later years. It's a surprisingly personal and powerful exhibit. For first-time visitors, the tower is absolutely non-negotiable. But a word of advice: book your tickets online in advance to skip the long queues and arrive early, right when it opens. Head straight for the crown jewels before the crowds build up. Wear comfortable shoes, as you'll be doing a lot of walking on uneven cobblestones. Plan to spend at least 4 to 5 hours here. It's a full day of discovery that encapsulates the grandeur, the drama, and the very soul of London. From the battlements, you can look out and see the modern city all sprawling around this ancient anchor of history. It's a powerful, unforgettable experience that connects you to the heart of Britain. Don't just see it, feel it. From the bustling streets of Bloomsbury, our next stop invites you to travel the world and journey through 2 million years of human history, all under one roof, the magnificent British Museum. Founded in 1753, it was the first national public museum in the world, a revolutionary idea that knowledge and culture should be accessible to all. And here's the best part: entry to the permanent collection is free. How amazing is that? While it costs nothing to enter, you'll see donation boxes throughout, and a small contribution helps maintain this priceless collection for future generations. As you step inside, you're immediately greeted by the breathtaking Queen Elizabeth II Great Court. This spectacular space is covered by a glass roof with over 3,000 unique panels, and acts as the central hub from which countless galleries branch off, each a portal to another time and place. With millions of objects, where do you even begin? Let's start with the must-sees. The Rosetta Stone is arguably the museum's most famous resident. This slab of granite was the key that unlocked the secrets of ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. An insider tip: the original is always surrounded by crowds, but you can find a fantastic replica in the Enlightenment Gallery that you can actually touch and examine up close. From there, wander into the Egyptian Sculpture Gallery. Walking beneath the gaze of towering pharaohs like the colossal bust of Ramesses the Great is a truly humbling experience. And of course, there's the world-famous collection of mummies. It's far more than just spooky spectacle. It's a profound look into ancient beliefs about life, death, and the afterlife. Fascinating, a little spooky, and utterly profound. Then keep going. The Parthenon marbles are a stunning, if controversial, collection of sculptures that once adorned the Parthenon in Athens. Journey to early medieval England to see the Sutton Hoo helmet, a treasure from a 7th century ship burial that helped rewrite our understanding of the Anglo-Saxon period. And don't miss the enigmatic Easter Island statue, Hoa Hakananaya, which carries a powerful spiritual presence. You could spend days here and not see everything, so the key is not to try. Our advice? Pick 2 or 3 civilizations that fascinate you and dive deep. Before you go, download the museum map to get your bearings, or even better, join one of the free 30-minute eye-opener tours led by passionate volunteers for an expert look at a specific area. This isn't just a collection of old things, it's a library of humanity that sparks curiosity and perspective. You'll leave a little smarter and a lot more inspired. From ancient history, it's time to soar into the modern sky for a completely different perspective on London. We're heading to the South Bank to ride a true icon of the city's skyline, the London Eye. Originally built as the Millennium Wheel, it was so beloved it became a permanent and unmissable fixture. Standing at its base, watching those 32 gleaming glass capsules make their slow, graceful rotation is an experience in itself. Even before you board, the anticipation builds. Here's a top tip. Book your tickets online in advance. You'll likely save money and can choose a time slot, which drastically cuts down on your wait. If you're on a tight schedule, the fast-track ticket is well worth considering. Step into the spacious, air-conditioned capsule and the journey begins. The wheel moves so gently you barely feel it, and as you ascend, the city's noise fades away, replaced by a quiet sense of wonder. There's plenty of time to get your bearings and start spotting landmarks as you rise. Soon, London unfolds beneath you like a giant living map. There are the iconic Houses of Parliament and Big Ben, the majestic dome of St. Paul's, and the gleaming spike of the Shard. On a really clear day, the view can stretch for 25 miles in every direction. You can even spot Windsor Castle on the horizon. It's a full 360 degrees of pure wow. The full rotation takes about 30 minutes, giving you ample time to walk around, snap photos, or simply find a spot and stare. It's a rare, calm, and magical pause high above the city's constant bustle. For an extra special experience, book a ride for sunset. Watching the sky blaze with color as the city lights begin to twinkle on below is an unforgettable, truly romantic moment. The London Eye does more than just offer a great view. It reframes the whole city. You can see the ancient layout and the modern skyscrapers all coexisting, old and new side by side, connecting the history you just saw to the living metropolis below. It's a perspective-shifting experience that provides some of the very best photo opportunities of your entire trip. After all the sightseeing, you might need a breather. Hyde Park is London's green heart. One of 8 royal parks, spanning 350 acres, an oasis where Londoners and visitors escape the pace. Visit Speaker's Corner, paddle on the Serpentine, or brave the Lido, cross the bridge for vistas, and reflect at the Diana, Princess of Wales Memorial Fountain. Walk, jog, ride, play, picnic, simple joy in nature. In winter, it transforms. Ice rinks, markets, and rides lighting up the park. Whether debating, boating, remembering, or reading, Hyde Park is the perfect urban sanctuary. Now for pure British pomp, the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace, one of the world's most iconic ceremonies. The Queen's Guard on duty are relieved by the new guard. It's a real military ceremony, precision marching, red tunics, towering bearskins, and a band that might even drop a pop tune. Arrive early for the railings, or try Wellington Barracks for great views and fewer crowds. Check the schedule. It's not daily, and weather can cancel it. The whole thing runs about 45 minutes. Expect to stand, but it's a fairy tale flash of color, music, and military precision. A fantastic free event, and a quintessential, photo-perfect slice of royal heritage. From palace precision to the vibrant, charming chaos of Covent Garden, the beating heart of London's entertainment district. Once a produce market, now a piazza of shops, restaurants, and top-tier street performers. Find a step, grab a coffee, and enjoy the free show. Hunt for unique handmade souvenirs, far from standard tourist tat. From fine dining to quick bites, there's something for every taste and budget. Don't miss nearby Neal's Yard, An explosion of color and indie flavor. A shopper's dream, more charming than the chaos of Oxford Street. Just steps away, London's West End, world famous and electric. From decades-running musicals to Shakespeare and thrillers, the variety is astounding. And the sets, costumes, and casts are second to none. It doesn't have to break the bank. TKTS in Leicester Square, day seats at the box office, and ticket lotteries can snag great seats for less. Pair the show with dinner and a pub interval. It's a quintessential London night out. Even if you're not a theater person, try it. Live, immediate, unforgettable. You'll be talking about it long after. Back to the Thames, and no, not London Bridge, the far more spectacular Tower Bridge, the most famous bridge in the world. Two majestic towers, high-level walkways, ship-lifting bascules, Victorian engineering at its finest. Walk across for brilliant old meets new photo ops, feel buses rumble by. Go inside, climb to the walkways and step onto glass floors, 42 meters above the Thames, terrifying and exhilarating. See the original steam engines, and if you can, time it for a lift. Over 800 times a year. Check the schedule online. It's history, engineering, and views, all in one. Okay, time to head north to Camden Market. Wonderfully weird and brilliantly alternative. Not one market, but many. Punk, goth, vintage fashion, and global street food in a full-on sensory explosion. Walk Camden High Street. Giant 3D facades you'll never forget. Dig for one-of-a-kind finds. This is souvenir heaven for the bold. The food. Go with friends. Share everything. Vibrant, delicious, and affordable. Feel the music heritage. Venues, vinyl, and buskers. Raw, creative, infectious energy. Get lost in the stables. Celebrate individuality and creativity. For our final experience, we're back to London's lifeblood, the Thames. A river cruise is a relaxing way to connect the dots. Crowds melt away as the city glides past. Pick your pace, thrill-seeking Arabs or leisurely sightseeing with witty local guides. I love the Westminster Tower Greenwich route. From Parliament and the Eye to St. Paul's, the Globe, the Shard, and sailing under Tower Bridge, seeing them from the river reveals their true scale. Great for first-timers to grasp the city's geography, and infinitely nicer than a packed tube on a sunny day. Go all the way to Greenwich, Cutty Sark, the Prime Meridian, and sweeping views back to the skyline. Then cruise home at sunset as the city lights up. And there we have it. 10 unmissable experiences that capture London's spirit, history, and energy. From the tower's ancient stones to the Eye's modern marvel, royal pageantry to Camden's alternative vibe. I hope this gives you a perfect starting point. This is just the beginning. Countless hidden gems, quiet pubs, and beautiful streets await. What are your favorite London experiences? What did I miss? Drop a comment. Your tips help fellow travelers. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe and ring the bell for more travel guides. A massive thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure showing you around. Until next time, happy travels.